It all began with 9 beds, 9 spaces where terminally ill patients could remain in their community, in the midst of family and friends when they died. Since its inception, the journey has led the West Island Palliative Care Residence beyond 4 walls, into new roles, new partnerships, and new ways of thinking about palliative care, beyond and deeper into the hearts and lives of the patients and families served.
Well, the vision really came from Teresa, and she was a social worker in the hospital, and we together, but she brought it to us, saw a need in the community. There wasn't a place for people to live their final days in comfort and dignity, close to their families, and in their community. And so our vision was to create an environment in which people had choice, people had a good place to be during a very difficult time, but it was also a place for families, and it was a place to celebrate life and to also give care and comfort at the end of life.
Well, Mom had known that she wanted to go to the palliative care residence before she got really bad, and we had made an arrangement with her that she would tell us when she was ready. So on the Wednesday before she died on a Sunday, and on the Wednesday before we were at the hospital, and she looked at me and she said, "Ready." And it was emotional, because now she was saying that she was dying. We knew it, but now she was saying, "I'm dying." So it was emotional, but it was also good because I knew that she was going to die in a good place. I didn't want her to die in the hospital. So I knew she was going to die in a good place. So it was hard, but it was good.
Well, when it came to the last moment, and Lynn didn't have many more than maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and I didn't know that. The doctors never told me that. So we came here to West Island Palliative Care Residence, and we were looked after beautifully, just like family, just wonderful people, wonderful at any time of the day. They'd look after you, and in fact, it was a family. You knew everybody, and you come back and visit it afterwards, and they would still say hi and give you a big smile. And here I am 10 years later, and I'm getting hugged still by people who were here 10 years ago. Incredible.
The hardest thing, and I'm still fighting it today, was Jason, our son, died in our arms at 20 after 12 on the 3rd of July. And that picture is burnt in my brain. And that's what we're fighting with now. The only reason I'm here today and why we got through it was because of the staff, the administration, the volunteers, the nurses, the doctors, even the kitchen, everybody in this helped us get through it. That's why I'm here today.
En novembre 2011, la résidence a annoncé l'ajout de 14 lits, ce qui en a fait le plus grand établissement du genre au Canada. Avec 23 lits, la résidence peut permettre à un plus grand nombre de personnes de la collectivité d'accéder à des soins de fin de vie de qualité.
The addition of the 14 beds has allowed us to respond to the needs of the community. We had waiting lists. We had a lot of people that we couldn't serve because we didn't have enough room. So the addition of the beds has allowed us to reach out to the population that we weren't able to serve because of a lack of space. So the patients and families who were perhaps caught in emergency and unable to have the benefits of the residence and the care that we offer. So we're really proud of that.
Mom took her last breaths. We let the nurses know. They came in, they did a universal prayer. Dad sang. It was spectacular. And everybody was so respectful of our feelings. You know, it was just all the time. Everybody was just, okay, you know, it's what you want, it's how you want to do it. And it was just death with dignity. And that day stands out so strongly in how everybody treated us. It was beautiful. And when people talk to me about my mom's death, all I can say is that she died beautiful. And it's because of palliative care.
I think our greatest hope is that when somebody comes through our doors, that they immediately feel a sense of peace, that the family immediately feels that they're surrounded by support, by love, by people who truly care about them. Not just the person that's coming through the door, but the families that we're there to take care of them. They're part of who we care for. We care for all of them, not just the person in the bed, but for the families too. We want to be able to serve them.
À mon entrée, j'étais estomaquée. Je ne m'attendais pas que ce soit comme à la maison. L'immeuble, c'est pas l'ambiance de l'hôpital. C'est super. On ne peut pas demander mieux. Ici, c'est parfait. On a tout ce qu'on veut. La médecine, les infirmières, les proposés, tout est parfait. Hein? C'est bien. On ne peut pas demander mieux.
C'est important. C'est important d'avoir une place où est-ce qu'on peut se sentir à l'aise de dire nos adieux. C'est important d'avoir cette place où est-ce qu'on peut cheminer avec notre famille vers ces moments-là et de se sentir bien et accueilli et juste en paix.
But without the help of the palliative care residence, I think Nicole would have probably went into depression, or probably me also. And I wouldn't be here today, that's for sure.
My hope for the future is that palliative care will be part of everyone's daily dialogue, and that we'll really think about how we die. We think about how we live, so I think we need to think about how we die. It's every person's right to die with dignity, with compassion, with love, and to have most of their symptoms controlled as much as possible.
Je pense que le projet, la résidence va continuer de répondre aux besoins de l'Ouest de l'île de Montréal et j'espère que chaque ville ou chaque communauté dans notre pays peut avoir le choix comme nous avons dans l'Ouest de l'île de Montréal.
I really want to thank the community. I want to thank the community for allowing us to build the residence, for embracing us. I want to thank the staff, the clinical staff, the medical staff, the volunteers, all the patients that have come through the residence. It's been a real honor to serve them. It's been a real privilege to be with their families, to be part of their families.